In August 2011, he moved to London. He went on to win the FA Cup and UEFA Champions League with Chelsea. Then he scored the final goal of the European Championship as Spain retained their title. It's been quite a year for Juan Mata.
I'm very happy here. I'm very happy in the club and in the city.
This is a day in his life caught on camera in London.
Oh, it's raining in London. What a surprise.
He's a proud Spaniard.
I don't know how to do this, but I'm trying.
Who's putting down new roots fast in London.
I feel very comfortable here, very comfortable. It's still too early to say that it feels like home, but I feel much more at ease here than I expected by now.
And giving us the inside track on the Chelsea team.
With the music in the dressing room, it's always dancing like, I don't know, like Michael Jackson.
So get set for a series of snapshots of Juan Mata's Anglo-Spanish life. Starting at home.
Hi, welcome to my house. Welcome to London.
Juan lives in a modern apartment building overlooking the Thames.
More or less 6 months, 6, 7 months. It was difficult to find a flat here in London because there are a lot. But definitely, for me, this was one of the best. With these amazing views, if you want to see with me. And here is where I spend time to relax after the games and the training. I'm very happy here. I'm very happy in the club and in the city. I think London is one of the best cities in the world. Gives to you the opportunity to do everything you want. You have shops, restaurants, parks. I'm really happy and I'm enjoying the city and the culture of England.
Fellow Spaniard Fernando Torres is a neighbour in the same block of flats.
He lives here. Yeah, this is the 11th floor and he lives in the 9th floor in the same building, so we go together to training and to the centre to have dinner. Yeah.
Chelsea's Stamford Bridge ground is just across the river.
This blue building, I don't know if you can see, it's Stamford Bridge. And you're gonna come outside.
Don't mind if we do, Juan.
This is Stamford Bridge. This is all the Chelsea marble. And this is, at the end, is the city, the Canary Wharf. It's the business place in London. This is the Thameses, obviously. This is what I see from my house.
Even on a terrible day, the views are spectacular. But he's no peeping Tom.
I don't know how to use. Really, was a present, but I think it's useful to see maybe the stars or the London, because the city is just over there. And there's Chelsea, there's the stadium as well, so I'm close to my other home.
And the Stamford Bridge became home very quickly indeed. After scoring on his debut in August 2011, he was soon established as a fan favourite. One of Chelsea's leading performers all season, man of the match in their FA Cup final victory, and central to their Champions League triumph. Quite a first season.
And this was the ball of the final, the FA Cup final, the last one. One of the balls. This is special here in England. I think in Spain we haven't got this awards. It was one of my best feelings, my best games in my career, because it's playing a final in a stadium like Wembley with this atmosphere, and it was amazing. I think it's one of the best competitions here in England after Premier League. There's a lot of tradition in the competition, and in my first year to win it is amazing.
Juan started out as a junior at Real Madrid, but built his reputation with Valencia before signing for Chelsea. He may only be 24, but comes across much older. Perhaps because he left home so young to live in Madrid.
Yeah, when I was 15, I went to Madrid from Asturias, so I left my home, I left my family, and it wasn't easy for me and for them. Now I'm 24, and things here are different. I lived 4 years in Madrid, 4 years in Valencia. Now it's my first year here, so you are always sad when you haven't got your family close to you, but they are always close to me, so it's not a problem.
Juan may be settling quickly in London, but there are some things he really misses from back home. Luckily, his family visit often with essential supplies.
This is the most important thing that I have at home. It's typical Spanish products. This is fabada asturiana. I love it, and when my mother comes, that's for me, and that's for my sister and everything. This is cheese, Spanish cheese from Asturias as well. Ham, of course, Spanish ham. And I have everything to eat like at home, like in Spain. Okay, this is sidra. It's a typical from Asturias. It's done by apple, and I don't know how to do this, but I'm trying.
It's the traditional way to pour cider in Asturias. Juan has kind of got the knack.
Hey! Not bad. Okay, you have to drink.
Time to head outside. It may be pouring down, but Juan still hasn't got over being able to pop into town for a bit of sightseeing.
Now let's go to see the center of London.
Juan doesn't even usually take a cab. He prefers to avoid the traffic on the underground and mix anonymously with the crowds. No trace of the prima donna football star here. His background as the son of a journeyman professional might explain that.
My father was a football player, and I remember, I don't know which age, but when I was 3 or 4, I used to come with him to his training, and I always thinking in the ball and in the sports. I used to go to the stadium with my mother and my sister to see him, but I don't remember now, but I have, at home in Spain, I had videos of my parents playing football. He used to play more in the side. I like to play more in the midfield.
Juan's family remain close, and his father is now his agent.
It's the best thing. It's the best thing. No one more than else. No one more than him is gonna have confidence in me and be legal and be honest with me. So I was very lucky with my family, with all my family, and with my parents and with my father talking about football, because he knows this world. He played, and now he's doing my business. So I'm very, very happy with him.
Mata is one of a number of Spaniards at Chelsea, with Oriol Romeu and Fernando Torres among his closest friends at the club.
Obviously, I have to say Oriol and Fernando. Fernando helped me a lot in the first days, in the first week. He gave me a car, he gave me a phone, he gave me the number of person who could help me with the flats and everything. So it was very important for me to come here. And Oriol as well, because I didn't know him before I came, but now he's one of my best friends. Not alone in football, in the life, because he's a very, very good person. David Luiz as well is a very, very friend.
Luis is also one of the biggest characters in the squad.
David Luiz is a crazy guy. He's never sad, never. Okay, we can lose again, we can lose, but 30 minutes after the defeat, he's laughing and he's trying to put everyone up. And he's always joking, he's singing, he's dancing, so he's a showman. David Luiz is a showman. With the music in the dressing room, he's always dancing like, I don't know, like Michael Jackson or like another one. He's always trying to imitate.
One of Mata's favourite ways to relax is a game of table tennis, usually against Romeu.
I love tennis. I love to play tennis, and I love to play table tennis as well. I have a half competition with Oriol every week at Cobham. And I have a table tennis as well in my home in Spain, so I love to play tennis and table tennis. I have to say Oriol now is better. Really? Yeah, I have a mental problem with him. We arrived, draw at the last point, and after that he won. I don't know why.
Juan's English is going pretty well after just a year in London. As for the hometown players at Chelsea, there are some surprising language skills.
Definitely talking about food or football. I've taught the guys some stuff. But a lot of them speak some Spanish, or understand it quite well. For example, Frank Lampard. His daughters speak good Spanish, and he doesn't speak it particularly well, but he does understand. I speak Spanish with Petr Cech. He speaks 5 languages. He's phenomenal. John Terry also understands a little bit. Drogba more in French, obviously. Ashley Cole understands a little, but we don't really speak much in Spanish.
First stop on Juan's sightseeing tour of his new hometown, the south bank of the Thames.
Bye-bye. It's raining in London. What a surprise.
Mata is heading for one of London's most recognisable landmarks.
Okay, now let's have a look. Let's see London in 30 minutes. It's the only way, the London Eye.
The London Eye is the tallest Ferris wheel in Europe, reaching 135 metres into the sky.
Hi. Pleasure.
Nice to meet you. Very big fan.
Yeah, thank you very much.
It's your first time on the Eye?
The second one.
Ah, all right.
Yeah, I've been once.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, enjoy it.
Thank you very much.
It's been a part of the city skyline since 1999, and Juan has already been on once before, but at night time. Not sure if he will see much more in today's weather.
What a typical London day.
We'll find out if Juan can actually see anything of London today later in the programme. And discover what's going on in his private life.
Obviously, everyone wants a pretty girl, beautiful girl, clever, handsome. No, handsome is the boy, no.
We're spending the day in London with Chelsea star Juan Mata. First stop, his apartment near Stamford Bridge. In a building that's also home to teammates Fernando Torres and Raúl Meireles.
I'm very happy here. I'm very happy in the club and in the city. I think London is one of the best cities in the world.
Mata is a proud Spaniard, and he's already shown off the food his family bring over every time they visit, and a few traditions that he's more or less mastered.
I don't know how to do this, but I'm trying.
Then it was off in a black cab for one of his favourite ways to relax on a day off, taking in some of the sights of London. First stop, just across the Thames from Big Ben.
Let's have a look. Let's see London in 30 minutes. It's the only way, the London Eye.
And with Mata trapped in a capsule with no way out for half an hour, we've got plenty of time to get to know him better. So Juan, how comfortable does a Spaniard really feel in England?
It's just different the way we live. The daily schedule, the food you eat, the time you go out in the evening, the times that businesses and everything else close. It's very different, but you adapt pretty well. Although I still keep to Spanish eating hours pretty much. So I eat in the evening at 9, whereas most people here have already eaten a few hours earlier by then. But above all, it's a city where you're given a lot of respect. English people are really polite, and you're treated well and live well here. The cultures are so different when it comes to hours, attitudes, that sort of thing. I find English people to be generally welcoming and polite to Spaniards and visitors from other countries here. For example, the English players in the team are really good guys. Frank Lampard, John Terry, Ashley Cole, and the others in the reserve team we work with too, like Ross Turnbull, the second-choice goalkeeper. They're all good friends.
Juan settled quickly at Chelsea after joining the club. Even the traditional welcome didn't faze him.
A tradition at Chelsea is that on your first away trip, with the team as a new player, at the end of the team meal, you have to stand up on top of your chair and sing a song in front of everybody. I chose a Spanish one because it was easier for me and because I thought it would also be easier if people could join in with me, so I chose the Macarena. I looked ridiculous, but it wasn't for very long and you only have to do it once. I think there's a video of it somewhere. I just hope it never makes an appearance. I do feel very comfortable here, very comfortable. It's still too early to say it feels like home, but I feel much more at ease here than I expected by now. In such a big city with so much going on, I feel really happy and content to be able to enjoy all that London has to offer.
And that's not just him being as polite as the English. He is genuinely interested in getting to know his new hometown and often travels into the centre to go sightseeing.
It's a fantastic city. For me, ever since I first got to know it, it's been one of the best cities in the world. It has this whole area here in the centre. Parliament, Big Ben, the London Eye. There's Covent Garden, Soho, Notting Hill, Camden. All have a different feel to them. Then there's the East End, which is really in at the moment as well. Lots of media people live around there. And then there's the area I live in, around Chelsea. There's really everything here.
In fact, he spent so much time looking around town that he's become a bit of an expert on the place.
Right, now I'm going to be a bit of a London tourist guide, because you can see pretty much everything from up here. So this is St. Thomas's Hospital, which was in a film, I think it was called 28 Days After. A bit further away is a building they used in Match Point, a Woody Allen film. Obviously loads of movies are filmed here in London. We're right by the River Thames, and here we have Parliament and Big Ben, a typical London scene with the Thames in front. And just over here to the right is St. James's Park and Buckingham Palace. And over the other side is East London, the City and Canary Wharf, and all the big business buildings in that area. So from here, you can see practically all of London.
Bye-bye, thank you. Thank you.
Back out on the concourse, Mata is quickly recognised by footy fans. He's not the sort of person to dodge a photo or an autograph.
I was there in Barcelona.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You enjoyed?
Do us a big favour. Whack a couple of goals against the Germans. Cheers, Mark.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I support Arsenal, so I need Bayern to win so Chelsea don't get...
No, it's an English team.
It's an English team, but I need Chelsea not to get...
Oh
you know,
my
win,
God.
right?
Don't listen to her, don't listen.
Mata handles it all with a sense of humour, even when some fans from Athletic Bilbao recognise him. Time to head for another of Juan's favourite haunts.
Now it's time to eat. I'm hungry, so let's go for tapas.
He's passionate about his homeland's food and culture. No surprise then at the names of Juan's closest friends in the English Premier League.
Most of them Spanish players, like Mikel Arteta, for example, is a close friend from Fernando, and we went together to have dinner here in London because he lives here. Josie Benayoun as well, he's playing in Arsenal. Pepe Reina, David Silva, they're playing in Premier League as well. So we are friends, and now we are closer than when we are in Valencia. Thank you. See you now. Thank you.
Right, let's eat. We're all hungry.
Time for tapas and a break. But not necessarily a break from meeting the fans.
Okay, so let's go to eat typical Spanish food. We have octopus, we have bread, ham, potatoes, mushrooms, prawns, fish, and anchovies. So we have a good lunch today.
But not for too long, Juan. We still have a few more questions for you.
Okay, we visit London, we have eaten, and I think now it's time to siesta, time to rest. Come on.
Well, not quite yet. You may be the quiet and unassuming kind, but that doesn't stop the fans recognizing you. And then it's one last black cab back to Juan's apartment.
The life for a football player is more relaxing here than in Spain. Here you can go by tube or on the tube or by bus or walking on the street, and people respect you a lot, and so you can live wherever you want and working wherever you want. So it's not a problem for a football player to live in London, even more because London is one of the biggest cities in the world, and not all the people love football, not all the people knows who you are.
Still, all those fans wanting to meet Juan make it clear just how popular he is in London. After just a season with Chelsea, Blues fans are already comparing him to a Stamford Bridge great, Italian Gianfranco Zola.
Yeah, it's an honor for me. I feel so proud, but I think Zola he was an amazing player. He did a lot of things for Chelsea and for Italia, and I'm still young. I have to do a lot of things to reach Zola. But it's an honor because Zola is a legend for the Chelsea fans.
And he believes there's more to come this season as he continues to get used to the pace of play in England.
I think that then the most important difference is the rhythm of the game. In Spain, the teams, they are able to play more with the ball, to pass, to keep the control of the ball and of the possession. And here is more box to box. It's like crazy games. From the 60 minutes, the game is crazy, and there's no midfielder. There's a lot of runs, a lot of skills, a lot of chances to score for both teams. So it's difficult. You have to be ready physically to play in England. I always want to improve. When I was in Valencia, my first season was good for me as well, but I tried to improve in the second one, in the third one, more to get in better player, to improve as a player and to have more experience. And that's what I want here. Yeah, it's been a good season for me. Personally, I have the opportunity to play a lot of games. I think to improve as a player, to learn from the English football and from the English culture. But I want more. I want to be a better player the next season and to win, if it's possible, the Premier League and the Champions.
Nearly home, time for just a few more questions. So what else do you do apart from train, play, sightsee and relax at home?
Talking about cinema, I went to the cinema once, but I have to say I went to watch The Artist, so it was easy to understand.
You're so at home in England, but do you understand cricket yet?
I really don't understand everything what's happening in cricket. I prefer another sport, but I think it's traditional here in England. But the game can be like 2 days, 3 days, one game. Have a tea at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock in Spain is siesta.
And we owe it to our female viewers to ask if there is a girlfriend on the scene.
At the moment I'm relaxing, single. I used to have a girl for a long time, and now I think I'm still young and I have to enjoy the life and with my friends and everything, but obviously everyone wants a pretty girl, beautiful girl, clever, handsome. No, handsome is the boy, no. And clever, fancy, I don't know, a normal girl.
Finally, it's back to his apartment, away from the unrelenting English rain. So just one last thing, Juan. Surely you must miss that Spanish sunshine.
Sometimes, because I live in Valencia 4 years. Valencia is a sand, beach, and you have everything there. But I used to live in Asturias. I'm from Asturias, from the north of Spain. It was more or less the same weather, so it's not weird for me.
Unfailingly polite, upbeat and friendly, Juan Mata is clearly one of football's good guys. But it's time for us to say adios.
I hope you enjoyed this tour for London. See you next time. Bye-bye. Adios.